What's up, everybody? Tendo here, and with me I've got Double Hannah. We've been thrift shopping today. Hannah bought some clothing. I bought some video games, not a ton of them. There's a couple things in here I'm actually really excited to play. But also, we got something in the mail. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I can tell by filling this thing what's in here, but I don't know which versions of the what I know it to be is in here. It's a thing. Just stick around to find out. But this is from, oh, this one's from Canada. Is this our first package from Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Canadian mail. Check this out. Let's start the day off right by starting at A Deseret Industries. In my honest opinion, that's the only way to start a day off right. I love this store. They restock probably faster than any thrift store that I have here in Phoenix, and it's just obvious because pretty much go watch my last 20 videos, and probably every third or so video I stop at this very Deseret. It's my favorite thrift store in town, and every time I stop, which is a couple times a week, they're fully restocked on video games. There's tons of stuff I've never seen, and it really just kind of gives me nightmares. I almost wish I lived right next door to this and could just walk in here every day. I feel like my collection would grow a lot faster because I just, I'm not the only one that has figured out how great this store is, and I bet every day they put stacks of video games out here, and every day someone else buys them, and I don't know, I shouldn't complain. I'm lucky enough to get my 1 day, 2 days a week that I can come in here and leave with a big stack of games. And their prices are always reasonable. They're always just $2 or $3. They're never much more than that. Sometimes they're marked a little higher, like there's a few PSP games that you saw me grab just a minute or so ago. And I think they had $5 on them. But if they're actual PSP games, that's usually worth it. But this is pretty much the last thrift store that I have here in town that hasn't quite yet taken to looking up every single game and beginning to price them a bit higher. So I really hope this store holds out and doesn't intend to put in that much work. I mean, if they do, I understand the business has every right to make more money, but I just don't like buying expensive games. I would not be a video game collector if every video game cost me $20. I mean, I probably still would. I would just pretty much only have Mario games. That's just the honest truth. I'd just buy all the Mario games, and that would pretty much be it. But let's go ahead and go check the lockbox. I bought a stack of NES games the last time I was here. A lot of you watching probably saw that episode. It was a good one. I doubled my NES collection in one buy. I had 9 games, and at the end of that day, I had 19 games. But nothing in the lockbox that I have to have today. So let's go just kind of eyeball the toys. There's a big stack of board games there at the end of this toy rack, and I'm kind of keeping an eye out for those. My older brothers are kind of getting into board games with their kids and stuff, so there's some stuff they're looking for that I'm keeping an eye out for. But I took a look at these PSP games that I found early on, and the Naruto case had a sports game in it. The UMD was there, the 007 UMD, and one of the games had the right one in it. So I'm pretty much not going to leave with the awesome UMD discs that I thought I was. It's kind of a bummer. I don't think that was an issue where something was stolen. I think it was just they came in mixed up and got priced that way. Now let's move on to Goodwill. This Goodwill is usually a pretty good one. It's just down the road from that Deseret. Right off the bat, there is a Wii, a black Wii, and a white one there. The black one is the one that doesn't have the GameCube ports on it. I probably wouldn't have bought it even if it was. The price was a little bit high, but here is a Duke for $5. And I just want to go ahead and say, if you're like, man, that's a great deal for that Duke, why wouldn't you buy that? Because they do resell for a few bucks, and hey, I even trade them in quite a bit when I can get them just cheap enough. But listen, I buy Dukes all the time for less than $1 at the Goodwill bins. I just make it a hard, fast rule for myself not to buy stuff like that at regular Goodwills unless it's practically free, because I'll go to the Goodwill bins tomorrow and come home with 3 Dukes if I want to. So I just don't worry about that stuff at the regular thrift. And sometimes people drop by the channel and they're new and this is their first couple of videos and they just go, why isn't this guy buying controllers? Well, that's why. Go back and watch some of my back catalog. You'll see I buy all the controllers in the world. I'm just very particular about exactly how much I pay for them. Now, I spent all day yesterday purging my, I don't know what you'd call it. I've got a wall of drawers And each one of these drawers have a different set of controllers in it or a different set of specific game peripherals. And it's all stuff that I've just hoarded from the Goodwill bins. And I had to go through a lot of it yesterday and start kind of purging it and organize it better than it was. And let's just say I have a lot more of some things than I thought I did. I mean, I don't have a drawer full of Dukes, but I have a lot more Xbox controllers than I thought I did. And it's really just getting out of hand. I really need to just stop buying stuff that I'm not going to do anything with. Yes, it might be worth money resale value, but let's be honest. I know whether or not I'm going to do the work to resell something or to go trade it in. That's pretty much what I did with the extra stuff that I realized I didn't need that was in my drawers. I put it together for trade-in. So definitely expect a trade-in video really soon. I'm cleaning house. I'm getting all the doubles. I'm getting all the extra controllers, and we're cleaning house. And then after that, I'm going to stop buying stuff, some stuff, unless it's a really specific ratio of resale value or trading value. But that doesn't matter right now because all we want to do is go home with some video games. And thankfully, I walked over here and looked on this shelf that was not by the video games, and I finally found a game I don't have that I'll buy. So this Goodwill stop is not going to be a complete loss. Now, let's move on to the last stop of the day, the good old Savers. I love me some Savers. Last time I was here, I was able to leave with some inbox Sega stuff and some other awesome stuff. And I have a very surface memory of the last couple times that I went to a thrift store. I do these videos every day. A lot of you will know this. So I kind of am getting to where it's information overload. I can remember what I got when I was here last time. I can vaguely remember the stop before that, but now it's to where I can't tell you anymore some of even the cooler stuff that I got at different thrift stores. Used to, I could pretty much pick a game off the shelf and tell you where I got it. But there's just a certain point of saturation where it's so much info, I can no longer process it the way that I used to. And for the sake of my sanity, I should probably write this stuff down where I get stuff, how much I pay for it. But, I mean, really, there's no need because every single bit of it's documented in these videos. I guess I could go back and find out some of it if I want, but yeah, I'm not seeing a ton there in the lockbox that I want, but I probably will get a look at some of it whenever I can get an attendant to help me. Used to, back when I started this channel and I would come to this Savers, this whole top row right here would be video games and I would have free reign, and it was always great stuff. But now, the last 10 or so times I've come to this specific Savers, there have been no video games on this shelf whatsoever. They put them all in the lockbox. And I have had conversations with employees here, and of course they do that because of theft. But that's all right. We will get someone to let us in that lockbox, and there's probably something in there we will buy. But let's check the electronics first. There's really nothing here video game related except for that flight stick. Toys are another one of those things that I keep telling myself, Tendo, you need to quit buying so many of them. You need to quit cluttering things up because I don't really want to be a toy collector, but I just keep having this nightmare. There's some other 90s X-Men figure back here that would just look great on my shelf, and I'm going to leave them here. So I checked the toys. There's not much, but now I'm going to actually put the camera away and go back up to the lockbox and spend some time looking at all the stuff that's in there. And, meet me back at the game room, and we'll talk about everything that I bought today. All right, guys, we're back in the game room, and let's talk about what Hannah got first, and then we'll talk about what I got, and then we'll open this Canadian mail. Hopefully there's bacon in there. What did you get?
I got 2 pairs of jeans. These are my favorite. I'll leave these to the end. These are some dead stock vintage Wranglers.
So tell the people watching what dead stock means that might not know.
Dead stock basically means that it's something that's old, they no longer make, but it still has the tags on it.
That's simple enough, yeah.
So these are cool because they're Silver Lake Wranglers. They have no back pockets on it, so they're a Western style jean. And they're like a soft gray color. And
they're high-waisted, right?
Very high-waisted.
They'll go way up to the belly button.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what else?
These are a pair of vintage teal. What do you call these? Teal green?
Yeah, wow. Those are loud.
Levi's. These are pretty dope.
It's another one of those things, and this always happens, but I look at the monitor and I don't see the vibrancy that I see here. These are very colorful.
They are very loud, but I do love them. They did have the orange tab on them, but someone maliciously cut it off. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Is that everything you got today?
That's everything, but they're pretty cool. I like them both.
Well, let's run through this stuff that I got. We'll start down here. I got Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift. Not the last racing game that I got today. And then Medal of Honor European Assault, but it's the Greatest Hits Edition, which I didn't have. And the manual in this thing is just massive. Okay, so it's not the manual. It's got... Weird. It's got an extra manual in there. Okay, cool. I was like, why is this so heavy? And then we have Deadliest Catch, Sea of Chaos. That's definitely going to go on the top of the pile for our bad video game series, because that looks terrible.
That picture looks really gruesome. It's
Yeah, it does.
Crab, like...
And then Star Wars Super Bombad Racing. That's awesome. Racing games are really the thing where we come and we're like, we don't feel like doing nothing. We feel like playing a game, but let's maybe not go put hours into... What are we playing right now?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. We don't feel like playing that for hours. Let's just put something quick in. That's when we go for these goofy racing games. We'll definitely be putting that one in. Then, this is what made today all worth it. A stack of PSP stuff. And actually, for maybe the first time ever, these are all games. Normally I get a stack of PSP UMDs. Oh, I lied. There's one UMD. Let's start with that. Casino Royale. Got some 007 PSP UMD. The rest are games. Let's get the stuff I likely won't play out of the way. NBA 08. And then Hot Shots Tennis. Get a Grip. That's I'll try it. I'll try that out. I don't know if I'll play it long term. But Buzz Master Quiz trivia game, maybe for long car rides. I don't know. This I'm very excited to play. This is probably find of the day for me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the PSP. It looks good. Hey, there's a receipt in here. Actually, weirdly, the receipt's not in the book. Someone has tucked it down behind the sleeves, and they paid $20 for it.
Where'd they buy it?
They bought it from GameStop in Paradise Valley.
Cool.
Here in Phoenix. Cool. I did not pay that much for it. I paid $1.50. It's got a $3 sticker on it. It was half off that.
Not bad.
That might be find of the week right there. That's all the video games that I got, guys. Let's open this package real quick. You got this?
Gimme!
You got to do a full slice.
Oh no.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. Well, there's a note. Actually, hold on. Let's do this right this time. So this was from, I can't, the ink is kind of worn off on the name there on the package. Let's find a name here. This is going to be a problem. Does this say Junior?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's probably got a French accent on it.
Okay, so my friend, it seems like you are French-Canadian, and I have no knowledge of the French language, so I'm going to probably have a hard time with your name. If you wouldn't mind, do comment below and tell me how to say it. But I think it's Y-U-N-I-E-R. You're the one that took French in high school.
It's something Unier or something.
We're so
I'm so white.
We're so basic American. I apologize. This is actually, to be completely honest with you, one of my biggest nightmares about specifically doing mail time. I've already butchered so many people's names. Oh, hey yo, Tindo there. First of all, great hunting you have in Phoenix. This is true. It is a nightmare thrift hunt for games here. The other day, I was looking for some treasures in our thrift stores, which are not much, by the way, and found these great things in a bag. Immediately said, if there's someone who loves his Pez as much as he loves his games, that's Tindo. Also true. So here they are. Unfortunately, you thrifted the classic Darth Vader a couple videos ago, but I hope you don't have the others. There are some cartoon ones you will enjoy also. So, this is me giving you a little back since you give me the idea of thrift shopping for my games, and I have found some good stuff. Not much, though. Here, people are more aware of games, so it is really rare to see them in a thrift store. Give my hellos to Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
Hi.
And happy hunting. Thank you so much, my man. And, yeah, I probably should have read this first. I'm always doing things backwards, but it says, safe to open during video. Warning. Awful handwriting ahead. Not as far as Australia, though. Hey, it's still far, though, man.
Super far.
But listen. It's funny you said that about your handwriting. Do not feel bad, because I was writing some handwritten notes, actually, to reply to some fan mail that we got. And as I was sitting there doing so, I said, my handwriting is so bad, they're not going to be able to read this, so I typed them all. So now people are going to think that they just got copied and pasted the same letter, but they didn't. I typed them all individually. I just have big, stupid hands.
His handwriting's bad.
It's real bad. I'm already peeking at these. All right, I'm not going to look down again. And again, I apologize for the name, bro. Tell me the comments if you can write it out phonetically. Because I'm so basic. I'm a basic American that can't pronounce anything. Ooh, is that from Cars? That is my first Cars Pez.
That's super cool.
I don't remember his name, but that was the old dude from Cars. All right, motorcycle helmet, very nice. What is it from? Home Depot. It's my favorite store on earth. Oh, Tomater! I don't have any of these. That's wild.
That one's awesome.
I'll be honest with you, I have so many Pez, I just expect to have most of them when I find some. But I don't have any of these yet. Okay. I actually, you know what? I do have this, but I don't think I have it with a pink base.
Yeah.
So I don't have this one. Okay. I have a Garfield, but it's not this one. We're winning right now. Yes. You know what? I actually passed this one up the other day at a flea market. Good thing I did.
Aww.
Easter Bunny, lol.
I peeked at that one. That one's amazing.
That's Safari. It's Safari Taz. Look at the zebra stripes on it.
That might be my favorite Pez you have of
this
all time.
Might be the most odd Pez that I have.
That one's amazing.
That's my favorite so far.
Yay!
Hold it. Hold on.
Why did I forget about that?
I did not.
Oh my god.
I've been wanting to find that. Daddy Pez, Baby Pez. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm so happy about that. All right, what up?
Yeah.
C3PO. Very nice. I didn't have any of these. I did have, as you suspected, I did have the Vader.
But now you've got Big Vader and Little Vader too.
Oh, well, I guess we got to show that. This man's just completing the whole set for me. Very nice. And actually, I grabbed the other one just to make sure they're the same. They are. It's cool. And then, two more. And I cannot believe this. Yoda and Leia. That's got to be the whole set. That's got to be the whole set. That's my favorite one.
That's so cool.
I don't know what else to say. I guess you guys watching, comment below. Let us know what your favorite thing that we got today was. I'm right here.
100%.
We're in agreement?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't happen often. We're in agreement. Maybe leave us a comment. Let us know what your least favorite thing that we got today was. I mean, this was a bit silly, but I don't know that I'll ever have a complete PSP collection. I have people tell me that's not even possible because it's so wildly random what they did and did not come out with in different places. I don't know. But I'm sure there's a lot of stuff like this to collect that I'm not ever going to play. So maybe that'd be your least favorite thing. I don't know. But also, guys, do me a favor and go over to our Discord and join it. You want to join it. You keep hearing me say this and you think that you don't want to join it, but you do. Because it's a continuation of these videos, really. We talk about the stuff that we find on the videos at length. People, if they have questions about, do you have this, do you not have this? There's all kinds of talk going on over on the Discord. So go join it. Come hang out with us. Also, here on YouTube, I want to talk about this a little bit. We need you to sub to us. I know there's plenty of people watching that haven't subbed, and you know why I know that? Because I do that. I watch for months on end sometimes before I hit the sub button. But we just passed up 600 subs. We immediately after we hit the 600 mark, went up another 25. And if we just push a little harder before the year's over, we might actually hit 1,000 before the year's over. That'd be great. That's all I want for Christmas, is for you to sub. That's it. That's all I want.
Simple ask.
It's so easy to make your boy Tindo happy. But guys, I don't know what to say. Thanks to my man from Canada for sending this over. I could not be more excited. Now, if you guys don't mind, I've got a lot of Pez to play with, so until next time, peace out.